Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Hey, we're going to be checking the XTECH Plus 2s, and these are on the 8-round mag. So I do have 10 loaded in this one and 10 loaded in this one. So you actually have to take your little sleeve, well, it's actually kind of hard to get off, but your little rubber sleeve, and you have to just put it on there to fill the gap. So that'll fill the gap on the shields. So anyway, these are the very first shots. I'm going to be running a lot of rounds through them today to test them, but wanted to bring them to you. And I've got the little shield here. Here's a little shield that is unloaded. It does have the Apex trigger in it, and it does have the TFO Pros sights on it. A little bitty guy, but I'm going to send it out to about 7 yards on this plate, and we'll dump 20 rounds in it, see how these work. And I'm going to continue testing them throughout this day, so I'll let you know about the round count. So we'll just send it out to 7 yards. Doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So here we go. This will be the first test of the XTECH. So, and I do have it posted on Instagram. You get the base plate and the power spring for $19.95. So it's really not a bad deal. And I've done tons of if you follow me, you know that I've done tons of other testing on mag extensions. Matter of fact, like 1,000 round tests. So pretty interested in these. They feel really good. Very compact. They're not real bulky or anything, so probably be really good for concealed carry. Now, this pistol is unloaded. I know people will ask, so I'm going to show it's unloaded. I'm going to put it in there and show you what it looks like on there, and then with my hand on there, so you can see it. But it does hold my whole hand, kind of like a 43, 48, you know, 43X or 48. But here we go, first rounds. And I haven't shot this shield in forever, so bear with me. As you can see, it did lock the slide back. There we go. Actually, good shots. Go ahead and do this again. Did lock the slide back. So far so good. Let's check out these grooves. Little shield does good. So everything was on the plate. Started chewing the center out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4 right outside, but the rest a very constant groove. So I mean, you can see, stick my thumb right in there. So that's 20 rounds, so that's not bad at all. But so far, really liking them. They feel nice. Got a little bit of stippling on them right here. I don't know how well you can see it. A little bit of stippling. You know, it's got the little dent right here, you know, to get your hand, kind of cup your hand in. But feel really good. With the regular small extensions or no extension on the little base plate one, man, I can't even hardly get my hand on the shield. So these things work really well. So far, pretty impressed. But like I said, that's just 20 rounds. Probably going to run about 200 rounds through them today. But I just wanted to get the first ones on film. But and also, you know, you can load them very easy, even with the slide closed. I did notice that. But anyway, so far, so good. So we will keep pressing them and just keep following up on them. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. I appreciate you so much, and I will leave a link to these guys below also, so if you're interested in picking some of these up. So thank you so much. Remember, an unarmed nation's a weak nation, so we all got to carry on and live the carry life. Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. Hey, I am checking these XTECH, these +2s. So, and I'll just do a video to this one. But first rounds. So far, I have shot about 140 rounds through both of these, and they worked perfectly. One thing I haven't done is taken the shield out to 15 yards. So if I had to take a 15-yard shot with my little shield, could I do it? And I'm not crazy about the TruGlo sights. These are the TruGlo Pros, or TFX Pros. They don't line up perfectly, but I mean, I like the ring, but it's small. But I'm gonna try to take some 15-round shots. So I haven't really done it before. I'm sure I have somewhere down the road, but not on video. So I wanted to check myself. So I've got 10 rounds in this one, 10 rounds in this one, and you'll see on my target, we've got a clean plate, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 below, and I've marked them. So I'm just gonna shoot, and we're gonna see if I can get all 20 rounds on the plate at 15 yards. I'm not gonna be shooting super fast, but more for accuracy, just to see if I can do it. So 15 rounds with a shield. Here we go. I prefer a large gun at this length, but you know, if I had to take a shot, could I do it? If I do drop them, am I going to drop them high, or am I going to drop them low into the body? So that's what I'm checking for. So here we go. Thanks for watching. It's a little stock shield 1.0 with the safety, because this is the original one. I pre-ordered it, got one of the first ones out. So, and I'm not lying, I have over 5,000 to 6,000 rounds through this little bitty gun. I've shot it a crap load. It does have the Apex trigger in it, and it's tuned, so it's about a 3.5 pound trigger. So that might be light for some people. As long as you don't put your finger on the bank switch, it's not going to go off. So that's kind of where I am, but just going to see how I do with these. I can barely see the dot at 15 yards. Next 10 rounds, still testing it. It does lock open, and little XTECH is working great. Little +2 base plate. Here's the next one. I think all of those are on the plate. One is a little almost off, but I think it stayed on. That was me. Hit the mag release. So. But these have been working perfectly so far. Let's see if any of them are off the plate. I marked every one of them that were, and I'll point out where they are. This is at 50 yards. That one was already off the plate. This one right here. everything's on the plate. These were close, but everything's on the plate. So, you know, that's my. So 15 yards with the little shield, bad. But I tell you what, man, that grip, I've been shooting it so much today, the grip is really getting slimy. Even with the little, I'll go ahead and show you. It is unloaded. Even with the this little tag stuff, it's not working very well. But also, this is a very small grip. But, and I do have the extension on here, so that's a little mag extension. But, yeah, it's kind of slick. But I've had this grip on here for years and years, so it's probably worn out. But for a little small pistol, I'll take that at 15 yards. So, you know, I'm not a hole-in-hole shooter, as I've always said. But I appreciate y'all watching so much, and we're going to continue testing these little boogers. But so far, they're really awesome. You get the base plate and the power mag for $19.95. So, and I'll put their link in the description below. Appreciate y'all watching. Red Arm Nation's a very weak nation, so we have to carry on.